Morning YouTube, it's Mippy with Basically Bonsai, and today I'm going to be working on a bonsai bench for my balcony. Last summer I had about 5 trees total, and so they all fit on my little coffee table out there. But over the course of the winter I've collected maybe 1 or 2 more, so I'm going to need some more space. So let's go check out where I'm going to build the space that's going to have the bench, and then we're going to make a trip to Home Depot. Alright, so this is my balcony oasis here in downtown Toronto. And as you can see, just my hardy trees alone are filling up the coffee table, so I need a little bit more room. So what I have planned to do is to build an L-shaped bench that goes from here around, and it should end about here. So it'll be about a little under 10 feet long and about 34 inches wide at the long end. So I'll have room to put them on the upper shelf, the lower shelf, and along this bench. I have to keep them along the edge here because with the way this balcony is enclosed, the sunlight during the peak of the day really only comes to about the halfway point on the balcony. It doesn't reach it all the way to the back. So we have to keep that in mind. So with that, let's get going. So this here is the plan that I drew out for the bonsai bench. It's going to be made out of 2 parts. One is 17 inches deep by 8 foot long, and then the L piece will be 17 inches deep by 34 inches long. And there will be 4 of these legs on the longer piece with 2 on the shorter. They'll be 17 inches deep by 22 inches high, made out of 2x4s. And then the tops are going to be made out of 2x2 by 8 feet, with 1 inch spacers between each of the planks along the top. That should give me enough support and enough room, hopefully, for all of my trees, but we'll have to see. Let's get to Home Depot. Here's a really good example of why it is so important to look down every single piece of wood that you're trying to pull out. As you can see here, you want to make sure you're getting nice, straight, consistent boards, not fun little curly corkscrews like this one over here. So take the time, check each board individually. So we're going to go with these 8 by 2.5 inch deck screws, Robertson head, to put it all together. "17 inches. So we've squared off the end to make sure it is all nice and even. And we're going to get all of our 17-inch cuts and do them all in batches. So we need to make 12 cuts at 17 inches long on the 2x4s. So, here we go. Okay, so We have all our pieces of wood cut. We have 12 17-inch long, and these are going to be the top and bottom of the legs. And then we have 12 22.5-inch long 2x4s. Those are going to be the upward posts of the legs. And then we also cut the 6 pieces for the top of the short part of the bench on the L side. And then for the longer bench, those are 8 foot long, and so we don't have to cut the 2x2 by 8 feet that we bought. So we're going to assemble the legs here at the workshop, and then we're going to take everything home and finish assembly on the balcony. Okay, so we're gonna get started on assembling all the legs. So we've got 2 of the 17-inch long 2x4s, and we're going to add first some glue to each of the corners, and then we will be laying the 22.5-inch long piece 2x4s, making sure everything is square and lined up.
Get a speed square.
And then we'll screw them all together. Alright, so let's get started.
And there we have it, at least for now. There is the completed benches. Now I need to get these flower boxes taken out. They're taking up valuable space. And hopefully there's going to be enough space out here for everybody. We'll have to see as it gets warmer and my tropicals start coming out. One way or another though, we'll make it work. It might just mean some people get overdue haircuts. Well, that is everything today for building the balcony bonsai benches. I'm quite happy with how they turned out, and hopefully they'll be easy enough if we ever need to move out of here to take apart and ready for where we go next. Or at least that was my plan for them. So, we'll sign off there for today. Thanks so much for joining me on Basically Bonsai. See you next time!